I have nothing.
Hello, everybody. I'm here with Chris One, and we're wearing matching hats, supporting the Bankers Cup. Getting really excited. So I feel like we just had this event like 6 months ago or something.
I feel like we just had this event yesterday. Um, the
But it
whole thing,
was
the
a
whole
blur.
thing got away from me, and
Yeah.
and now it's 8 days from today, and I
Oh
can't
my
believe it.
gosh.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm
believe it.
I'm freaking out a little bit.
I'm so excited. Well, sidebar, if you need anything, let me know. I'd love to help,
I
but
appreciate it.
I'm excited because I've been to this event a couple times and it has always been nothing short of epic. I mean, let's be serious. You're getting realtors and like lenders out on the freaking ice. Like, who can do that? Like,
It was such a random thought, and I've told the story 1,000 times. It started out as a joke. I didn't expect it to blow up into what it is, and I envisioned, I wanted to do an extension of the golf outing, the Bankers Cup
yeah,
Golf Invitational, and thought, you know what, I love hockey. Why not see if we can do a Bankers Cup, hockey game, and see if it can, see if it gets legs. So initially my thought was, hey, we'll have 12 guys. We're going to run a sheet of ice. We're going to drink some beer, and we're just going to go mess around, and nobody's going to see it. It'll be bright. And before you know it, it's the rosters are selling out. We're customizing jerseys. We're putting the logo on everything. It was crazy. So yeah, so here we are. I mean, the Monsters partnered up with us, which is ridiculous.
I was gonna
Um,
ask you about that. Okay, so
yeah.
they're a partner. So, um, did they like help donate or they just how are they like partnered with you guys?
So this thing fell on their radar um, year one, towards the tail end of year one. Now this was before we got shut down by COVID,
Mhm.
so it was kind of weird. They called me up and said, "Hey, we've noticed, this hockey event that you have going on within your industry, and we think it's awesome. And how can we be a part of it? And oh, by the way, what do you think about having this thing downtown?" And I said, "Huh?"
They're like, "What?"
Like, I go, wait a minute, downtown. I go, it's a hockey game, and I need ice, and there's no ice downtown. I go, so that's ridiculous. And they go, yeah, it's called the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Like, oh, that ice. I,
Oh,
I wasn't thinking that that's what we were talking about, but it was. So at the time, I had already signed the contract with OBM. I was not
okay.
going to cut them out. They put a ton of work into it. And I said, okay, well, why don't we look at it year two? Now, what they did year one was gave me access to their employees, A, but then they
Ah.
encouraged them all to show up and help support it. So we had some really, really awesome people, start backing this thing. Ben and Sam, and Sokol, their announcer.
Mhm.
They came out, really helped with the back end stuff. What they were going to do initially was, they sent the ice crew out, a bunch of stuff for us to do in between periods. Didn't
Oh,
charge
that's
for any of it.
awesome.
They just wanted to help,
Yeah.
and then they helped promote it as well on the back end. Year two, they convinced me to have it downtown, and we had all access to their arena.
That was the
um,
year I missed. I was so sad.
it's you know what, it's okay. As cool as it was having it at the arena, and they were awesome, by the way. They gave it to us. We
That's
didn't.
amazing.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
Now we had to pay Aramark, the food and beverage company, which
sure.
naturally you're going to do, but we didn't have, they didn't, they didn't make us pay for the arena, which was unbelievable. So when I
That's
say they partnered with
huge.
us, I mean, they're all in on this thing. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome people to work with. They're still with us this year. We have the announcer again. We have an ice crew coming out to
Oh,
help out, with
that's
shaving
awesome.
the ice in between periods. We're not going to have the cheerleaders or the mascot this year, which was the plan year one. but it's still, it's going to be awesome. Working with OBM in Strongsville, it makes things so easy. It's a great location, centrally located, no traffic, easy parking. I mean, it's smaller, so it's a much more network friendly, networking friendly environment. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be so awesome. Great location. That was the one that I was at before, because this is only the third annual. Is that correct?
This is number 3.
Okay. So yeah, so the first one I was at, and that was so much fun. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. I can't believe like everybody that's involved that's actually going to play. It's just so wild to me. Like Jen Paul, she like when I first posted it, she was like, "Can I like play in this?" And I was like, "Yeah, like do you want to though?" She's all about it though. She's all about it.
It's going to be awesome having Jen out there.
Yeah.
We have Jen playing this year, which is great. She's new to the game. A lot of familiar, a lot of returning players coming in. We have quite a few newcomers, which is wonderful. One guy that doesn't know how to play hockey at all, doing a lot of videos with Matt.
Is that Matt? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep. Those videos are great.
I just want to let you know I've watched every single one from start to finish, because I am just like, I am on this journey with you guys. Like I cannot wait to freaking see it.
I think we should have we have episode 4 coming out tonight or tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll be sure to blast out the road to the winter or the road to the Bankers Cup.
Oh my God.
As soon as it's ready. But yeah, no, it's so much fun. And I'll tell you what, I think, kind of the thing that everybody was, had in the back of their head coming into year one is, okay, how good can this game possibly be? Like there are really, really good skaters that come out, that work in our industry. And then we have the 4 pros that agree to come out and skate with us, which is, hilarious. So
yes,
it's the real estate industry on ice with professional hockey players. It's incredible.
And the fact that they even like want to participate in that and play with a bunch of some rookies, some maybe not. That's so amazing.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it. And like I said, it's a competitive game. You have guys that played, we've got the pros, a couple guys that played juniors, and then a couple guys that played college, and, kind of, so on and so forth. And I mean, these are really, really good hockey players.
Yeah.
That come out and skate this thing. And then, we have a couple, the beginners, but it's all in good fun. It's not like we're going out trying to, take anybody's head off, or, it's a very laid back game.
Wait, so nobody's going to get smashed up against the wall? Like their face up against the plexiglass? Yeah,
there may be a couple. I've heard some rumors. There's a few people out there on opposite teams that don't necessarily like each other. So,
oh no,
I'm trying to keep the peace, but you never know. I mean, once we're out there, they're going to do what they're going to do.
That's the most entertaining part about hockey to me.
It really is. It really. Oh, get this. So there's a company called this just happened. A company called BioSteel. I don't know if you ever heard of BioSteel. You're really into fitness.
No, I haven't. BioSteel.
So BioSteel is kind of like a sugar-free vegan hydration. It's like it's like a Gatorade basically, right?
Okay.
It's all for hydration, packed with electrolytes, sugar-free. Like I said, it's vegan.
Yeah.
Supposed to be, the nutritional,
the healthier version. Yeah.
Absolutely. They reached out and said, "Hey, saw this game. Would you mind if we send a skid to the game for you to pass out?" And I said, "A skid? Okay."
That's amazing.
I said, how many units are we talking about? They said, "Well, we're going to send 144 12 packs, so 1,512 bottles." I'm like, "Oh God."
What are you going to do with all those?
I couldn't tell you. I asked them, I go, "How well does it mix with vodka?" And they said,
"Yeah, really?"
They said, "Very well, actually." I said, "Okay, perfect." So that truck lands tomorrow. So I'm going to go meet them up at the rink and Yeah, it's crazy. So now we have the sports drink that sends a bunch that just sent us a huge pallet of their product. So we'll be passing that stuff out, and yeah, I mean it's crazy like what this
That's
thing is kind of
awesome.
rolled into, spun into.
That is so amazing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be so fun. And then I just saw too some of the I don't know if they're giveaways or door prizes that you posted. There was like an Apple Watch and a tablet. I saw a cooler, what like a big giant like speaker.
This,
Like is it like a beach speaker? Like you could take it anywhere? Is
it's
that what?
huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's about the size of the cooler, and the cooler is ginormous. All right.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so with these events that I put on, I always try to limit the amount of raffles, so that people don't really get bored. But
Yeah.
being that they're limited, I try to make them awesome. So yes, we have the Apple Watch, the Series 8 Apple Watch, so the latest and greatest. I have then a tablet, the newest Samsung Galaxy tablet. We did the Apple Watch, so I wanted to do an Android tablet to kind of
Mhm.
cater to everybody. I have the speaker. It's called, hang on, it's right here. The LG X Boom is what it is. So this thing is
Ooh.
probably, I don't know, 2.5 feet tall, 3 feet tall ish.
Oh dang.
It's Bluetooth. It's waterproof. You could bring it to the beach with you. You could bring it wherever you want. Hang out outside. It's just you hook your phone up to it and rock and roll.
I had no idea it was that big from the picture that I saw. I was like, "Oh, it's
it's
like,
huge.
a
It's
little."
huge. Oh no. It's
It's
way big.
huge.
So yeah, I mean the size of the box is. I mean, I'd say it's at least 3 feet tall.
That's
So
awesome.
it's a big boy. So we're gonna give that away. I have the cooler, it's a ridiculous cooler. So the plan with the cooler is I want to, if anybody's looking at a last minute sponsorship, it's going to be a liquor cooler, right?
Okay.
So I bought the cooler. That was $300. Well, $279. And then I would love to bring in somebody to actually sponsor the liquor and pack this thing, and then we can give that away.
Yeah.
We're going to offer a dinner sponsorship as well because this event is catered. So if anybody's interested in a last minute dinner sponsorship, we can obviously have your name tied to that. What else are we giving away? I have a mountain bike that we're going to give away.
Oh, dang.
We're going to do a lottery tree. That'll be an awesome lottery tree. And then and there's a couple other things. But then we have the $20,000 vacation to anywhere in the world
Ooh.
that we're going to try to give away.
To
So
where was it? Sorry.
anywhere you
Oh,
want. $20,000 vacation to anywhere in the world.
oh my God.
A chance at winning that. So yeah, so that was compliments of Redwood.
I'm manifesting that.
So this is the way this deal works, right?
Okay.
We're going to sell tickets, raffle tickets. We're going to
Mhm.
select one at the end of the game, or halfway through the third period, and whoever's tickets drawn will then get one chance to win the prize. It's a shot. It's a shot from center ice.
Oh man.
One shot, and you have to hit a post. If you hit the post, you win the prize. It's that simple. $20,000 anywhere in the world. Bon voyage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How do we get on the ice exactly? Do we walk there with our tennis shoes?
You do. We'll help you out there, and then we'll probably put some sort of a mat down. We have to make sure that before anybody shoots the puck, we have cameras on them because this thing has to be documented.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then and we really hope that somebody hits a pipe because that'd be fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
big
don't know
project.
if I'm gonna win it, but I am gonna go down trying, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's a really fun event. It's unlike maybe some of the other ones I've done in the past. This one's family friendly.
Yeah.
Bring your kids.
Yep.
Like we talked about, the food is included in the ticket price, $25 at OBM, and then of course everything is 100% of the proceeds go to Project NICU.
Yes, that's what I was going to mention next because we didn't talk about that yet. So that is amazing. And I watched maybe it was a previous year video or this year, I'm not too sure, but Project NICU is just awesome. I saw the video where you were actually with her, the one gal at the hospital, and like saw those tiny little knit hats. And I had somebody, like, I had shared the video and somebody commented and they were like, you have no idea how amazing Project NICU is, because they had a preemie. And it's just, that's so amazing. It's all fun and games, right, the event, but there's a purpose behind it,
Right.
and that is to raise money for Project NICU. So that's amazing.
Yeah, I had no idea going into this thing. When we started talking to Project NICU and decided that that's where we wanted to donate all the money to. The more we kind of became involved and learned about what it is they do. The more it became obvious that it was the right choice.
Yeah.
They're amazing. I had no idea that so many people in our industry have been personally affected.
Yeah.
By not only the NICU, but just these people in general. It's
Mhm.
absolutely fantastic what they do,
Yep.
for the families in general. The babies when they're there, the staff. I mean, it's across the board. They help so many people, so it's been a lot of fun trying to raise money for them.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And it's such an important cause. It's one of those that I feel like you never realize how important it is until you're in that situation or know somebody.
Right.
And I just think it's so awesome that's the cause for this. So
Absolutely.
I linked in the comments the Eventbrite, because tickets are still on sale. They're only $25, guys. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You get to come to a game. Dinner is included with that. And for the real estate people, you can network. I met so many great people the first year that I ever attended this. So I'm really looking forward to it. Any closing words here, Chris?
It's 8 days away. Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep, and when I wake up, it's going to be here, and it's driving
Literally.
me nuts. I feel like there's still so much to do.
Hmm.
But the only thing I would ask is if it's something that you're planning on going to, and I really hope everybody does,
Hmm.
um, try to buy your ticket in advance. We're not going to turn anybody away at the door, but
It'd
being
be
that
nice to plan.
being that we're catering it, we have to have a head count if we're going to, be able to appropriately, gauge how much food to bring.
Yeah.
And we can't do that if we get bombarded, bombarded the day of.
Yep.
So if you're going to go, please do us a favor. You're spending the same amount of money regardless. So,
Yep.
buy the ticket up front. And that way we can do this thing right. Other than that, just plan on coming out, watching a good hockey game, potentially winning some incredible raffle prizes, and
Yes.
talking to some professional hockey players. They're awesome.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I'm so excited. Well, I'm going to keep, promoting it for the next 8 days, and hopefully I'm sure we will. It's always a great event, great turnout. So, awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week, if not sooner.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. We'll talk soon, and get your tickets in the comment section is the link. Get them now.
Can't wait.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya.